to west, north to east, searching the best pubs for the ultimate feast. Sonia, Simon, Portia, and don't leave out Sue, searching out the best food, don't you wish you were too? Come on down, take a taste of the West.
Hello and welcome to another Taste of the West, and things are really hotting up now in our search to find the best local pub in the region serving up the best local food. Each meal we eat receives marks out of 100, and the top 2 scoring pubs will battle it out in our grand final, which is just a couple of weeks away now. Now, our judges have had a very difficult task, but they're taking time out right now just to enjoy the local scenery. We've got Sonia Stevenson, who is a master chef and a food writer, Simon Parkes, a food journalist for Radio 4, and ITV West Country's home economist, Portia Spooner. Now, later on, we're going to be at the Plume of Feathers at Mitchell in Cornwall, but we're starting off here at Knowstone in Devon at the Mason's Arms. And it's a real family affair today and very much has a continental flavour. We've got Hugo van Vliet, who is the chef, and Mum and Dad, Edward and Antoinette, are the landlord and landlady. Now, Edward and Antoinette, I know you've only been in England for about 5-6 months, so it's obviously early days for you both. So, Edward, what little history you know about the pub, I guess you've learned from the locals, really, while you've been sat behind the bar here. Tell me a little bit about what you do know.
What I know is that every evening there's old people coming to tell me what they know. The pub goes to 1267 because the church was built at that time. But I think that only from that period the walls remain.
Now, tell me a little bit about your son. We've spoken about him just a little bit, but Hugo, what's he like as a chef?
Well, I think he is not always well-tempered with his parents.
No, but that's how children are.
No, that's how chefs seem to be, although they not always work with their parents, of course. But Hugo is a lovely boy, except when he cooks, then he gets very serious and he sees only his piano, and we are just auxiliaries to his show.
Do you think he's a little bit nervous about it?
I don't think he knows already all the enormous impact it will have. But he's quite stressless, what he seems to me.
He is a very technical chef. He knows what he does, it's right. So he goes ahead like he would be cooking for normal people today, as usual.
So, Hugo, what's on the menu today?
Red ruby fillet steak!
Hugo, nice to meet you, first of all. Not too much time spent in England yet, so how are you getting acclimatised to the English climate and things?
Climate's not so bad. Lots of rain, but weather's going to be...
Actually, the rain is good because the rain makes the grass green and it feeds the cattle that we're actually going to be cooking with. So tell me a little bit about this beautiful piece of meat.
It's come from Stevenson. I try many different beefs in England since I'm here. They're all very good, very nice beef, but this one is I think is one of the best.
Now, what is the dish you're actually making for us?
The dish today is a red ruby beef, bacon with caviar d'aubergine with échalote jus.
Okay, a jus, sort of a sauce.
Yeah, a sauce.
Okay. What is it about being a chef, Hugo, that you enjoy so much?
Meet different people, work on your own, try different things, talk to people after dinner.
OK, Hugo, I'm going to leave you now. Good luck in the competition and obviously in your career as well. I'll see you out at the table.
OK, thank you very much.
Well, here on the green pastures of the beautiful Knight's Hayes Court near Tiverton is where Ian Toogood has been rearing his herd of ruby red cattle for about 5 years. Runs a mail order service, so you can even try some yourself if you want. Well done, Dad, and Harry. Back to the cooking, and Hugo begins by slicing up the cuts of beef. They're going to be served with quenelles. What are they? Well, in this case, it's aubergines which have been sliced and baked in the oven for about half an hour. The flesh is removed and then it's all finely diced. To that, he adds some finely chopped tomatoes, some garlic and some mint. And then oil is added, which has been produced from the family olive grove. We can't all boast one of those. Next, he pan-fries the fillets of ruby red beef in olive oil and butter, and it's all cooked according to taste. The whole dish is then served with lightly cooked vegetables in butter. That's carrots, asparagus and mange tout.
Seen us coming.
A good day to you, judges.
Hello. Good day to you.
Isn't it lovely?
It's gorgeous.
Nice location.
Very beautiful. Sort of time stood still.
I think it has actually. It's certainly not standing still in the kitchen though. They are very busy and they are cooking for you, or shall I say Hugo is cooking for you, red ruby fillet steak with an aubergine confit and fresh vegetables. Little other bits and pieces too, but I'll talk about those when we're at the table. So what do you think then, Portia?
It sounds fantastic. We're in the right place for some ruby red beef. I love fillet steak.
As long as it's got plenty of flavour, and I assume that if it's ruby red, it's a breed that's got more than average fat running through it. As for aubergine confit, aubergine not my favourite vegetable, I must be honest, and I've never had a confit version of it, so I await to see.
Sonia.
It's a bit of a mystery, that one. It's about the simplest description of what we're going to eat we've had.
Well, actually, I think you're in for a nice surprise. I think it'll be good. Shall we go and eat it then?
Yes.
OK.
Time for plating up, and the quenelle mixture has been cleverly moulded between 2 spoons. Then all of the vegetables are artfully arranged on the plate. And the centrepiece, of course, is that beautiful piece of fillet. It's finished off with the jus, and all of it crowned with fresh herbs, including parsley, mint and basil.
I can see the food. This is Hugo, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Thank you very much. Lovely. Now the idea is, Hugo, we eat, and then in a little while we'll call you back in and let you know what we think. Meanwhile, for the moment, thank you very much indeed.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit, yes, absolutely. Thank you. Well, I'm not going to ask you to speak in French, Simon, because I wouldn't understand, but en anglais, what do you think?
Well, it looks stunning. It's very precise, isn't it? I mean, I'm always amazed that people do little bits of asparagus and cross them. I mean, it shows devotion beyond the call of duty. There's a lot of foliage on the top, a lot of herbs here. It's like a sort of throwback to the 80s. It's a bit nouvelle cuisine, isn't it?
This looks like these little quenelles here, look like the aubergine confit, and that looks delicious. It smells lovely.
OK. The whole thing looks to me to be rather restrained. In fact, I mean, there's not much jus around the edge. There's just a little bit of vegetable, if that's all we are getting as the fresh vegetables. Therefore, the concentration must be on the quality of the beef, which is what I think he's trying to tell us, that the meat is the thing in this dish.
So aubergine is lovely. Very garlicky.
There are olives and capers in it. Dissect what's in there.
It seems to me a beautifully balanced dish, providing there's enough of this aubergine.
It's not a very big piece of meat, though. I don't know what the cost of this dish is, but they're not overtly generous with what they're giving us.
No, so you might be a little bit shocked when I tell you that it's, which I might as well do now, it's $15.95.
16 quid.
Yes.
Gosh. Well, yes, that puts a complexion on things, doesn't it?
I mean, and quality always is expensive, isn't it? And if this is, I mean, it is a fabulous piece of steak.
It is a fabulous piece.
But that makes a very good middle part of a dish. I agree there's probably not enough, but there would be if I had a very nice starter and then some cheese and then perhaps a bit of pud afterwards. But then I'd hate to get the bill afterwards.
Fair comment, I think, all round there. So let me give you the papers for some marking now, if I may. And I think we could have, Sonia, one for you. I think we could have one of those heated debates in a minute. I'll just remind you of the price then. It was $15.95.
If you tot it up and you add a bottle of wine, you're talking sort of a meal for 50 or 60 quid, and I don't really think of that as pub prices, really.
You've also got asparagus tips. Certainly not British, certainly not at season this time of the year. Don't know where they came from. Probably Chile, probably Israel, somewhere like that. But I think there should have been just a little bit more to have justified this price.
OK. Well, I could listen to you all, actually, for ages, because it's good comments all round, but I think you must now mark, if you don't mind.
OK, well, it'll be value for money then, Sue.
Oh.
Well, I think they all agree. A little bit more on the plate, perhaps. A little bit too expensive for pub food, and not all of it local. But the fillet could not be faulted. Well, Hugo then hoping to make his mark with the locals on foreign shores, but will he make it with the judges? Not with scores like that, I don't think.
OK, shall I have the paperwork? And then I'll give you the results.
Thank you very much. OK, thank you. Right, I have the score. All I need now is the man himself. Is he there? Hugo, would you like to join us? Yes, come and sit down. Do join. Round of applause. Yes, round of applause. Thank you. Hugo, you got a good score. It was 74.166, thanks to a little half mark somewhere by Sonia. Very good. We couldn't fault the meat, could we, chaps?
Fantastic. Where'd you get that from?
Local from Stevenson, near Stevenson.
From the butcher or from the farm?
From farm.
From the farm.
Yeah.
Well, you've left them wanting more, and definitely a little bit of your apple tart, which I think they've seen as they came in this morning. So we'll definitely go for the apple tart in just a second. But meanwhile, Hugo, thank you very much indeed, and everybody here at the Masons Arms in Knowstone. Great meal, and we're looking forward to yet another one. We'll have room for that, and that will be at the Plume of Feathers in Mitchell in Cornwall. So we'll see you after the break, I hope. And well done again. Excellent.
Take a taste of the West. Come on down. Take a taste of the West.
Hello again. Well, before the break, we were at Knowstone at the Masons Arms. We had a lovely meal, and we're about to have another one. We've moved on a few miles. We're down in Cornwall at Mitchell, to be exact, the Plume of Feathers. Now, inside waiting to talk to me is the manageress, that's Jenny Bishop, and the landlord is Martin Warner. Martin, I mentioned that you're the landlord. You're also the chef, and you were involved in all the renovations of the pub, so you've obviously been very busy here.
Yep, we're very busy. We brought the pub 4 years ago in 2 weeks, 1st of April. We've totally rejuvenated it from scratch. We built the barns at the back for accommodation, and basically done everything that you can see here.
It looks fantastic. And while you were renovating, you found some quite nice features of the pub too.
Yeah, the spring well is probably the best one. It used to be the well that supported the village. We bottle our own mineral water from there. It all goes through UV lights and carbon filters, and it's all tested and lovely, and we use that as table water.
Great, so we'll be trying that today.
Yep.
Right, now what about the food that you're serving, Jenny? Obviously, local is the emphasis for us.
Yes, that's correct. We use a lot of local fresh produce here whenever we can. The fish, the vegetables, especially for, you know, holiday makers that come down, they like to see that we're using Cornish produce. And, you know, it's an extra sort of feature, isn't it, for the pub?
Well, it's very much what we want, I know that. Now, Martin, you are cooking, so I'm going to let you disappear because I want to ask Jenny what you're like as a chef.
Oh, crikey. OK.
Don't say that. We'll see you in the kitchen in a minute.
Well, he's good. I mean, he's been cooking since he was about 13, so that's a long time, yeah.
Oh, don't make him that old.
But, yeah, so he's been cooking for a long time. But he can be erratic sometimes, but I think all good chefs are, you know. But I think he has a natural flair.
Do you think he's a little bit nervous?
Oh, definitely. Oh. He's extremely nervous, yeah.
Come on, Martin, be brave. What are you cooking for us?
Grilled fillets of John Dory with shellfish vinaigrette.
Martin, it's getting hot in here, isn't it?
Very hot, yeah.
Building up a bit of steam. Now, just tell me what you're doing.
Just thinly slicing some Cornish Desiree potatoes for the Proms Anna, which is the potato dish of the John Dory. It's just thinly sliced potatoes layered with Cornish butter, salt and pepper.
Well, you've mentioned the John Dory. Let's go straight to this lovely piece of fish. That's an enormous piece.
Yeah, it's a big fish, caught in Falmouth Bay, so it's very local.
And what does that go with? Just tell me a little bit about the vinaigrette.
It goes with the shellfish vinaigrette, which is made with garlic, olive oil, some peppers, some saffron, white balsamic, sherry vinegar.
And of course the shellfish.
And fish stock from the shellfish.
And that's local?
And that comes from Foy. It's clams, cockles and mussels. So that's all fresh. Went and got that this morning, about 8:30, just before you arrived. I was up at 5.
Why are you so keen on cooking?
Well, to be 100% honest with you, it's about the best thing I'm good at, to be honest. But I do enjoy it, you know, the hustle and bustle of the kitchen and you know, playing around with a lot of Cornish things, especially the fish, and just making nice food.
Well, I know that Jenny has tasted it. She says it's lovely, and I'm sure we're going to think exactly the same. And best of luck in the competition.
Thank you.
Keep smiling.
I'll try.
Well, as we've seen, Martin is very particular about his ingredients, and that's why he gets his fabulous John Dory from Wing of St Maur's. They supply all sorts of fresh seafood, and the man who owns the company is Rob Wing. So first, as Martin explained, it's the pomme Anna, and for that he uses peeled sliced potatoes which are placed into a dish and brushed with melted butter and seasoned with salt and pepper. That goes into the oven, or if you happen to have one, a steamer, of course. Next, the John Dory. The fish is sliced and put on a flat tray, skin side up, put under a hot grill for about 5 or 6 minutes. Next, the shellfish join the potatoes in the steamer, just for a few minutes, and as always discard any that don't open as they may be off. Now for the dressing, Martin pops some oil into a pan and fries off some garlic and chopped pepper. To that he adds sugar and saffron. What a fantastic colour that makes. Now the liquids he uses include balsamic vinegar and a little sherry vinegar as well. Give it a good squeeze of lime. And to give it a real fishy flavour, he adds some of the juice that's come from the steamed shellfish. That all goes into a container and it's all blended together with a touch more olive oil. And then finally it's put through a sieve. He makes it all look so easy, doesn't he?
Well, I hope you judges have left a little bit of space because we've got another delicious meal for you. Let me fire away with fillets of John Dory, with a shellfish vinaigrette and fresh Cornish vegetables.
Sounds delicious. I want to eat dory, despite having seen Finding Nemo. But shellfish vinaigrette, that sounds interesting. Not a normally you'd think of maybe fish with a more buttery sauce on it. I don't know. It sounds quite interesting to me. And Cornish vegetables, fantastic.
What more could you ask for, Simon?
Well, it sounds a very stylish dish in what seems to be, at first glance, a very stylish pub. I suppose it's like a slightly sort of warm vinaigrette, isn't it? I don't know. I mean, that sounds to me like it might be a bit that way. And I quite like the idea of that. It allows the fish to breathe. It's not too cloying. It's an unusual sauce.
And Sonia?
Oh, good fish, lovely. Here we are in Cornwall. Why have anything else? We've got sea both sides of us. Absolutely lovely. I don't want anything else but fish.
Well, let's go eat the fish and sample the delights of the pub.
Time to see it all then, and the shellfish is arranged around the plate, including those mussels, clams and cockles. Next, the John Dory fillet is given pride of place in the centre. There's that vinaigrette, and just look at the beautiful colour from the saffron. A garnish to finish with some white endive, chervil and shredded mange too.
The food is arriving. I know you're all absolutely ravenous.
Yeah,
Martin, well done.
Thank you.
Dish up.
Okay.
This is Martin, everybody. I know you've mentioned very briefly.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Look good. Cockles.
Beautiful.
Cockles. We've not had cockles.
Doesn't that look lovely on the plate? Now listen, we eat up, Martin, now, and then we'll call you back, and then we'll let you know what we think.
Okay, no problem. Enjoy your lunch.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Great stuff. Thank you.
Gorgeous. God, this looks fantastic. What are the vegetables we've got? Is this spinach or is it like a sort of greens?
It's spinach.
Spinach. And then the potato. It's like a sort of gratin dauphinoise.
Pomme Anna.
That's
Pomme
it.
Anna.
That's it.
Grab that out of there. Love mussels.
He says it's a vinaigrette, but it doesn't look like a vinaigrette to me. I haven't tasted it yet, but it looks quite thick, and it looks quite saffrony as well, doesn't it? The colour.
It has got saffron in it. Portia, you have tasted it. Do you think it's vinaigrette or?
It has got a sort of
twang.
Yeah, it's got a sort of piquant flavour.
That's right, it does taste.
What surprised me is that I wasn't expecting to get shellfish in the shells. Anybody else?
The funny is that it says shellfish sauce, and I immediately thought sort of lobster. I never thought of, these clams and these cockles and whatever else it is in here. Quite a different sort of shellfish. And what a size this is of the John Dory. Look at the thickness of that. It must be a whopper of a fish. And it flakes, which is such...
It does, doesn't it? And it's pure white as well. It's like snow. Snow white.
And the dwarfs.
Snow white.
Have you tried the skin?
Yeah, you like the skin.
I love skin. It's got all the taste, like the outside of a really good joint. It's got all the fatty bits in it. It's lovely.
What about the rest of the dish, Sonia?
Absolutely lovely. So good and so fresh, everything. I'd come back and have it 100 times.
I absolutely love it. I really love it. This fish has got a really, it's a funny word to use, but meaty texture. I love the fact that the vegetables are just what they are. Spinach is my favourite vegetable, so that's a bit of a winner straight away. The potatoes are delicious. I've only got one tiny It's not really a criticism, but I would really like to have a little bit more of the vinaigrette.
I agree with you, actually. More sauce. We need more sauce. Campaign for it now. And you've got to really get all these little bits out of the mussels. But otherwise, it's lovely. It's springy, it's zingy, it's fresh, it's light.
If I can just say to you now, we are more or less coming to the end of all of our pubs. We've got 2 more to go, so marking is beginning to get quite crucial at this point. So Simon,
Thank you.
a bit of a stretch. Portia, yours?
Very much.
So, $13.95, Sue.
It is indeed, yeah, you always beat me to it. I always forget, actually. $13.95. You had the John Dory from Falmouth, caught yesterday. The shellfish from Foy, caught, well, actually collected this morning, so presumably very fresh. And your vegetables are from Tideford, I believe, and they are organic. Certainly your spinach is organic. And Cornish potatoes. That's about it. I think the only thing that might not be was a bit of garnish, which was maybe your mange tout or something. What more could you want?
Well, we know Martin would like a place in the finals. Will this be the dish to get it?
Well, you're keeping it all a secret, but I'm going to have to ask you to hand it over to me so that I can find out what you've written. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, then, here we go. Right, we've got a score. I think we ought to call in the gentleman who's cooked this lovely meal. Martin, are you with us? Would you like to come and join us?
Yep.
Thank you very much for that.
Okay.
Well done, Martin.
Yeah, ooh.
Thank you.
That's all right. Right, we've got a score of 85.3333. Now,
Brilliant.
it's hard to ask you your response to that, but I can tell you it is very good.
Okay.
Very good indeed. I think Simon would have liked, and everybody maybe, a little bit more sauce.
Yeah, I think we were all in agreement about that. We loved the dish, and I thought it was just so zingy and fresh, but it needed more sauce.
Right.
And what you did got caught up in all of these, you know,
Right,
so we're having to sort of lick out. And so when it came to eating the John Dory, you didn't get that much sauce. So we want more sauce, chef.
No problem.
Martin, I know you were very nervous, we all know that, but you did extremely well, and thank you very much indeed. Good
pleasure.
food. Well, some good food from here at the Plume of Feathers in Mitchell, and we had a nice time too at the Mason's Arms at Knowstone. My thanks to everybody today. Things are heating up now, only 2 more pubs to go next week, so we're going to get very tricky times ahead, I think. Join us next week. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
South to west.
Well, it just goes to show just how high the cooking standards are, as neither of today's 2 pubs were quite good enough for a place in the final. Next week, then, those final 2 contenders. And don't forget, if you'd like a free copy of the fact sheet that accompanies the programme, you can write to us at Taste of the West, P.O. Box 4000, Plymouth, PL7 5YU.
Take a taste of the West.